Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's topic is remembering your abundance. Our natural state of being is abundance. We had to learn lack, struggling, scarcity. I'm Sarah Hatch, life coach, spiritual teacher, and encourager, here to inform, inspire, and encourage. Today's topic is one of my favorites. Prosperity and abundance is our natural state of being. It is. We had to learn scarcity, lack, struggle. We learned it from our families, we learned it from our community, we learned it from our churches, but that's not who we are. When we came into this physical form, we was abundant already and prosperous. As we grew, we forgot. And now some of us have to be awakened to the truth of ourselves. Abundance is who we are and what we are, and prosperity. I feel like some people really don't. Some people don't forget. They may not remember everything, but they bits and pieces. I've got a brother that's 6 years younger than me. When he was younger, we didn't understand it, but he said he met a small child. And we was in a poor family, don't get me wrong. But even as a small child, he would say, I'm not going to be broke. And he started to work at about 13 or 14 years old, working in a cotton gin, walking home every afternoon, probably 5 or 6 miles, getting up and going to school, going back to that cotton gin, walking back home. He wasn't going to be broke. And when he became a teenager, he bought a car. I don't really know if the car was good or not. I never really seen it running, but that wasn't a thing. It was black. He would buy a can of spray paint, black spray paint. And he would paint his car all the time so it would be shiny and black. And he would tell people, says, I bought this car from so-and-so. Somebody that we thought had money. That's who he would always buy the car from. And he would be so thrilled when somebody was to look at it and he could be able to tell them that. And it wasn't but two banks in our small town. And you could put a small amount of money in them. And so he put a little money in one bank and put a little money in the other bank so he could have two checkbooks. So he could walk around and say, I got money in two banks. And he could show the checkbook. But his attitude of prosperity has carried with him to this day. And that wasn't a bad thing. That was a good thing. Because he felt like he knew that, and he felt that he was not going to be broke. And but some of us have to be awakened to who we are and what we are. Prosperity, we do it from the opposite. We think we have to go from lack to prosperity. But we're prosperous already. We're coming from prosperity down to lack. It's different. You are prosperous. You are an abundant being. And the universe knew, God knew that we were going to forget. And we got so many examples of abundance. If you look at a leaf on a tree, look at a tree. You don't see one leaf, you see multiple leaves on that tree. You look at a blade of grass, you don't see one blade, you see multiple blades of grass. The universal law of multiplication is alive in each one of us. You plant a seed in the ground, you get more than that seed back. That's the way it is. We are infinite beings, and there's an infinite supply of everything. It is. There's nothing is short of anything, no matter what's going on in the world. There's still an infinite supply. And well, what about money? Well, money is energy. Money is energy. Energy flows in and out. You can never see money. One thing I continually repeat on this channel, everything is energy. Money is energy. And if you can see it as being energy, it flows. I talked about last week in my previous video about controlling slowing down your thoughts, controlling your thoughts, watching over your thoughts. The divine mind doesn't talk about limitation. The divine mind talks about the allness that we are. We have to operate out of that divine mind. But that human consciousness talk from the illusion of lack, struggle, scarcity. But what about giving? It's good to give. But we have to be balanced in our giving. You can give to others and you miss yourself. Not balanced. Give to yourself. Test it. Give to others. Give to yourself. Give yourself. Give to yourself. When you give to yourself, you can. So while I'll give it all to others, give some to yourself. Call the balance. You're balancing it out. And even though you say, well, I'm in need. One way to rise above that need is to increase your vibration. We are vibrational beings. Vibrate. Tap into the vibration of money. Tap into the vibration of increase. And I promise you, it'll increase. You don't want to manifest from lack, sadness. All it does is bring more lack and more sadness to you. I'm telling you, I've experienced both. If you want prosperity, the experience of prosperity into your reality, then stop believing in limitation and lack and scarcity. Because that's not who you are. You're speaking of something other than yourself. You are a prosperous being. Your natural state of being is prosperity and abundance. You have to increase your vibration to receive. Everything has a frequency. The frequency of money, the frequency of sadness, the frequency of happiness. Tap into that frequency of what you want. Raise your vibration. We wasn't placed here to want, because we are. And it's wonderful to know. But to make it a part of your reality, that's what you want to do, to make it an experience that you experience, put into your experience, is to believe that you are, and to know that you are. Your natural state of being is prosperity and abundance, not lack. You have to learn that. Not scarcity, not struggle. We learn it from our families, our community, but we can rise above it. It's not who we are. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any question or comment, put in the comment section below. And so it is.